what happens. As you paint, you'll see all kind of things happening on your canvas, and very soon you learn to use all these beautiful little things that happen. I think in one of the earlier shows I mentioned, we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
Hi YouTube, and welcome to my channel. Something a bit different today. Working in Simon Ball School, and that's over in Hertford, and we're still riding that heat wave, so it's really hot. I'm going to have the big extractor fans running today, taking the smell out of the classroom. I'm going to be doing a live painting on this wall here at the back, and it's going to be a Bob Ross style landscape. So the reason they've asked me to do a Bob Ross landscape is to inspire young people, and the school had also seen one of my previous video uploads where I'm sort of comically pretending that I'm Bob Ross of graffiti, so you could check that video out if you like. But yeah, we're going to be painting a landscape with mountains and trees and maybe a lake. So I've got some mountains sort of sketched in, and I'm going to use a fat cap now, which is a special nozzle. So this is the fat cap. It's got a pink dot, or no, this one's an orange dot fat cap, and these are the standard caps that come on loop. But the fat caps are particularly useful as they help you fill in the large areas. So that's what I'm going to do now. Just mist in some blues for the sky, maybe a few clouds, and then start doing the mountains, work my way down into the trees and more foreground. Now I know this is supposed to be a Bob Ross style video, but my medium is not paintbrush, it's spray paints. So I've just misted on some blues, and then I'm going to do the clouds, and I'll probably be doing it differently to Bob Ross, because obviously he does his stuff all with paintbrush. But yeah, my clouds are going to be very soft. I'm going to start with some smaller clouds lower down, and as I work my way up, the clouds will get slightly larger towards the top. As you can see at the top, I've got more dark blue shade along the top, and then I'm going to fade my clouds up into the white at the top, so it's nice and neat. The clouds are going into the natural white background that's already there on the surface. So small clouds going up to larger clouds, and we've got a mixture of blues here. As you can see, I'm layering on the clouds. I started with smaller ones and I'm getting larger as I'm going up. I'm not using a white, as that'd be too strong. So I'm using a very pale blue to start with. I might add some highlights with the white. And on the edges, I'm going to do the clouds sort of angling up and angling that way up. So it creates a kind of panoramic kind of view, so it's like spread out and sort of wrapping around. It gives you that sense that you're looking into the picture. So I've just been using Marseille. It's very pale blue to do the clouds. Marseille is loop blue pale, and I've been using this normal standard cap to do the clouds. So using the standard cap to do the clouds, the background was all fat cap, so that was an orange dot fat cap, and now I'm using a more controlled cap for the clouds, and I'm going to start adding some white clouds at the top, maybe fading some white into the midsection. But yeah, this is the sky so far. just adding some mountains in now. It's very free flowing. I'm using a piece of card just to get some sort of texture to the mountains. I'm just sort of waving it on, misting it on. And if you notice on the right side of the mountain peaks, I've got a darker shade of grey, and then I'm just going over with a little bit of a lighter shade of grey and just mixing the two up, but just making sure that the right side is always darker. That adds that sort of mountainy look that you can see there. So you've got the shadows on one side of the mountains. So just adding some base colour now. So these are going to be dark shades for the trees. Then I'm going to add leaves on top of those darker shades, lighter shades. This is going to be a base for the lake, and it's going to have reflections in it. And then I'll fill out some more of that white area. So a little update, I've done the lake, so it's dark on either side, shadows from the trees, and I've got like a brighter section in the middle, and then I'm going to add these like little wispy pine trees in the distance. So I'm just doing little lines up there, you'll see, but I'm getting that distance with the little trees in the background. Start building up the leaves and the trees in the foreground. So we got to the end of the video. The Bob Ross landscape is now on the wall, and Simon Ball School are loving it. So it's something nice for them to look at now whilst they're in lesson. And I think they're going to put their Bob Ross paintings up with it as well and get photos with it. So yeah, it's been a great day. So if you've liked this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Peace.